Hello, everybody, and welcome to What the Flock. Happy Sunday. My name is Valerie. I'm really glad you're here. Maybe I didn't brush my hair, but I thought I did. I hope you're having a great weekend. And I am a little discombobulated today because both I stayed up too late and I've been like kind of freaking out, but in a good way, in an excited way. I am going to start off with a song that I was like, haven't practiced, but I really want to play. So this is an open tuning song, and I think it's going to sound especially good today. So let me know if you think it sounds especially good. Oh, hold on, let me play it right. Radio's not working. It's my older brother's car. The only thing I borrowed, besides this old guitar. Didn't stay after. I said a few goodbyes. I showed them my demons, and I came out alive. Drove all night to Austin on present nicotine. Fought off my exhaustion with a stop in Abilene. Hoping I don't get lost, so I just keep moving on, keep driving on. Driving on. Close, not close. The weight of the night sky, a blanket of stars. I can sleep when I get home. Sleep in your arms. I drove all night to Austin on present nicotine. Fought off my exhaustion with a stop in Abilene. Knowing I can't get lost, so I just keep moving on. Keep driving on, keep driving on. Drove all night to Austin on present nicotine. Fought off my exhaustion with a stop in Abilene. Wishing I could get lost, but I'll just keep moving on, keep driving on, keep driving on. Good. It was a little sharp. Okay, there are a lot of people here early, and I really appreciate that too. I am doing okay. Do a full thing. So Many Vibes is here early, but let me do participants. So if you haven't said hello recently, you might not be on this list. So say hello. But hello to Blue Unicorn and Chad Freeman and D. Michael and Edward Richard and Hugh Caldwell and Live to Fly Channel and Mateus Prokowski and Michael Songs and Pulva and Pukian and Robbie Stingle and Stevo. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I did like the list, so I didn't miss anybody. So let me do my list here. I'm glad that hope everybody enjoyed Michael's songs earlier. Robbie also did a Sunday Sounds today. Hi, Edward. So here he is. We have Live to Fly Channel, which if you thought that song, okay, maybe I didn't play it the best that I've ever played it, but it sounded pretty good for me being in the morning, right? Well, it sounded even better because I have my own David Liddy Live to Fly Channel guitar pick that I played it with. That is now my new favorite pick of all time. It sounds amazing and it feels good and it's got my friend on it. So thank you for that. I'm so excited. I've meant all week to write you back about that. Haven't done it. So Robbie, I was gonna try to figure out how to show your video and I haven't figured it out, but I'm gonna do it just while we're here together. Y'all can chat and I'll figure that out and we're gonna do it. It might be messy, but we're here together. So let's see, we got Pookie Ann, thank you for being here. I don't know if I think I missed you. D. Michael, oh great, thank you all. Pole vault. Okay, let's see. Flockinehu. David's doing a 3-hour run, so I don't know if he heard me. Okay, so one awesome thing that happened this last week is because of Mateus, and I don't know if he didn't say don't talk about this, so I'm talking about it. So if you know, that Rust 8889 is doing a charity album to benefit children who are suffering with cancer. And so there's still time, there's still like 3 days to put your submission in if you haven't already, but it's going to be amazing. And I was a little like, I'd like to do that, but I also have it's not that I'm lazy, I just can't get started on things sometimes, and so I just didn't know what to do. So I was like, oh, I wish I would, and I kind of mentioned it to people, but we just didn't do anything. And then Mateus shows up with this freaking killer track. It was not what I was expecting, having heard some of your other stuff that was more like EDM and stuff. Like this was just like, it sounded like real band. Like I was like, did you play all these? And like they sounded really real. And it had nice parts. It was really nicely orchestrated too. It's a very interesting song. And so I tried to sing on it. That part we can debate whether or not that worked out. But the song I think it's going to be good. I just hate my own voice. But everybody does, right? I mean, maybe not everybody. Okay, I'm seeing if, did David do his no chat thing after I talked about him? I guess so. I think the chat's being weird today again. So, here we go. There, yep, see, that did it. I got all of them to show up at once. Okay, so let's not forget, well, we got to get Robbie's, so what we're doing for Robbie is to watch his video of his song he wrote about Hugh Caldwell, the raccoon slayer. So, it's epic. The whole story is, it's somehow more than what I really understood what it was going to be. Like what I thought, like it's really, and I think Robbie did a really good job of like translating what the whole story was into one song. It's good. Hey, Sean Millennial Animal is here. And Lady Campion, thank you so much. Anon Mouse. Sometimes lists are good. Chad Freeman, I missed you. Hey, hey, hey. I think where did I? I don't know. I read the names so fast that now I don't know. Oh, good, good. I'm glad I messed up your run, David. Sunshine Archer, hello, hello. You're so sweet. I appreciate you and Pole Vault so much. You all leave the sweetest comments. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Hey, oh, I just got your text before I started. That cracked me up. I was like, what is this? Took me a second. Let's see. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. I don't know about that. I think the 8-ball works if you put the exclamation point before the 8-ball. So it doesn't make sense, but it's exclamation point 8-ball. Is it a party? Question mark. I don't think you have to have the question mark though. So Chad says, I'm thinking of taking off this upcoming Saturday. I had a busy August with some great shows, but I need a breather. I think that's, not that you should take a break, but you should definitely take care of yourself and do what you need. And sometimes, like consistency is good, but you don't have to be like to your own detriment. Oops. Doubtful. I think it's a party. I think 8-ball doesn't know crap. 8-ball's stupid. Oh, you hate, see, that kills me. I've been listening to your song a lot because I still haven't got it, but I'm going to. Pole Vault is working on his track before the show for Russ. Woo! It's going to be epic. It's going to be a great album, or maybe multiple albums, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, you've been working hard. Hey, Clay. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, thank you for this. This is a good reminder. Chad says, send love and positivity to Lady Campion. She's got a surgery Monday, and she talked a little bit about it on the interview she did with Jade last Thursday. So I'm not going to talk about it because I'm sure I'll get it wrong. But I am definitely in my prayers and in my heart, and I hope that everything goes real smoothly and you just, have a calm day free of, any anxiety, and you just feel like you're in good hands, and, that all the healing also just comes really quickly because, that's, anytime you have to do something like that, it's pretty scary. Okay, this is true. You're like, could you sing this song? And you're like, here's 17 tracks. But in my mind, that was bare minimum because you had like the singing the track, and then I had to do that 3 times because you never know. Like sometimes you have to double it, and sometimes you don't. And then I did some harmony tracks. I did a high harmony and a low harmony kind of thing. And why were there 16? But they're really because I separated this is just me singing the chorus, all the parts, and then just me singing the verses, all the parts. And then there's just me going, fly, doing that. So there were a lot of files in that. So, was that an obnoxious number? I don't know how to do it. I'm not very experienced with the collaborations. So I feel like, I feel like something's not here. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. I like this. Chad is the hardest working man in the biz. This is truth. Both of you, though. Both of you work real hard. And, right, you take that back, 8-ball. Oh, this is a good idea. You could get a guest host for your show, or maybe you're saying I'll guest host your show. I don't know. Yeah, Sunshine says you got to take care of yourself. You work so hard. Everyone understands if you need a break. This is very true. Thank you for doing this. I don't. Sometimes it comes up. You just rejoined, but I appreciate it. I never took you out. Oh yeah. I was like, this is just the sound of the noise in my room, because it was pretty noisy, I thought, and like I would freak out if I just got a track that is as much background noise from the AC as my room has. I didn't do it at home, but I did it at my studio, and yeah, it's just noisy. That might have been over the track, over the top. So you say it's smart to split the vocal tracks, easier to mix in harmonies, and doubles make the vocals pop. Yeah, yeah, it might have been too much, but I just can't. Yeah, and I was on a roll. I also feel like you have to do them all at the same time, because then if you like come back, then the room sounds different. If anyone needs help singing, let me know. I bought a conductor's baton at an estate sale. That's awesome. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Okay. Can you conduct bagpipes? Oh, I saw that. Hey, Adam Verse. Good to see you. Can anyone conduct bagpipes? Let's see. Okay. Well, I feel like at least my chat is now working pretty good. So, I'm a little like, I gotta figure out how to show you Robbie's video. Okay, here we go, y'all. Gonna do it. So I'm gonna open studio mode. That's the trick. And then say video stream. And so let me think about what I want to tell you about this week. I felt like there was something else besides Robbie's video. Okay, so I did the song with Tejas. If you haven't seen, I put a community post up with the with what am I? Okay, I gotta look at my song. Put a community post up with my almost finalized. So I did a live stream on Friday, I think. Yeah, Friday afternoon, and I built a frame, and then I sanded it all off, and then I put down a template, and then I wood burned this roses design that's the same as this copper bracelet that I have also etched a lot of times. So same design, and I just like copied it, made it bigger, made it go around corners, and so I wood burned it all, and then I did it like half of it ish on the stream, and then it went a lot faster when I wasn't trying to chat, not gonna lie. But got that all done yesterday and put a coat of stain on it, and then so there's a picture of it on my community tab, because I'm so excited. I don't even know what the picture I want to put inside the frame is. So if you have any suggestions, let me know about that. We could crowdsource what the picture should be, but it's almost just going to be like a just black piece of canvas, because the frame is so pretty. I'm so excited. It's definitely like not a craft that's conducive to profit because it's so slow. And me just making the frame is kind of slow, because it's just me like I probably do it the slowest way, but it's enjoyable. And but it's turning out so well, and so I'm gonna go back in this afternoon and do a second coat of stain, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. So I'm very, very excited for that. Let me check this. Oh, so much happens when I blah blah. So, Millennial Animal says we don't have AC here in the UK, just fans. I have to track in my studio in crazy heat sometimes. Don't know how Mr. Smith does it in the mask and everything. Oh, right? Um, yeah. That's yeah, I don't like I really love AC. I don't know if I could survive without or how long I would survive for, especially um so I've been in my studio a couple years now, but like maybe once in this whole time for like 2 weeks, the AC totally went out and it was like so hot. And I was trying to work and it was just so hot and I couldn't deal with it. And that it just makes it impossible to think, much less get anything done. Robbie says I wrote this for the whole flock. All right, I still got to figure out how to do it, but I'm doing it. Robbie's like, come on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 Ball, are you awake and working, 8 Ball? And it says, mayhaps. And then a star. Oh, I love, so Michael says, I love Lady Campion would conduct the music you were hearing in your head. Your awesome meter raised even more. Ha, isn't that true? I really loved your interview. That was really fun. Yeah, 'cause this is what she had said. My high school friends teased me because I used to go around conducting the music in my head all the time. I did that backwards, but we all got that, right? Um, Urban. I want a ZD. Um, I have an 8 Ball next to my PC, the toy and not the drug. Just to specify. I'll have to do a short with it today. You should. That'd be a good one. Tom, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. I love when all my audio bros are here. Woo! Swing set. Um, let's see. Oh, pole vault, I love this. When I was a child, I used to get in trouble for waving my hands around behind the church choir like I was a youth pastor. How fun. I used to do, I used to go to church when I was a kid. When I wasn't a heathen. And, but just the music was my favorite part. Just in, you know, and we used to get to go to like symphonies and stuff when I was a kid, and just I always loved to watch the conductor. It felt so powerful. Clay has the Stephen Wright sense of delivery. That's really true. That's really true. I love Stephen Wright. That's funny. I love this too. I want spaghetti. Can I come over? Okay, so so I almost did this and then I got halfway there. So let's see. We're gonna do it, y'all. Nope, we didn't do it. We're gonna do it, y'all. Oh, because my thing is out of battery. That's what happened. I will also figure that out. Robbie has a song. Okay. So here is the song. So now I'm going to try to play the song. Hey, Mr. Smith, good to see you. We have 3 audio bros in one place. Okay, well, and you came at a perfect time because we're about to hopefully watch Robbie's video if I can figure this out. Okay, so this and this. Talk amongst yourself while I try to figure out what's the best. Oh, I think browser and control audio. And 80. Okay. Well, that didn't seem right either. Well, whatever. It'll be what it is. We might fix this on the fly. Okay. So I think I might have this, y'all. Let's try. Appreciate you just watching me stare at the computer there. Okay. Can I hear this? No. Well, that's not good. Okay. So, we've got one more way to do this. So again, just talk amongst yourself while I figure out, because I should have done this before, right? Shoulda. Hey, Pookie Ann. You're awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining in, for rejoining. Okay. Really gonna figure this out right now. Oh. Is it this? No, I got that. Okay, close but no sound, right? Okay. Let's try. Can you hear me now? Okay. I know this is slow. Control audio. Okay. Now, can you hear? No, I can't hear. Oh, I know why.
W. Caldwell lived in a castle by the sea, and did remember when raccoons would run free. But you had a beef with them, did he? And forced all the raccoons finally flee. It said that to Poland the raccoons went happily. They danced and rejoiced, but ultimately the Polish people did not agree. So they hired you Caldwell for a fee. So you donned his kilt, chain mail and sword, and told the Polish people the raccoons will be no more. You told the people he slayed them all. And amongst the Polish people, you Caldwell stood tall. deaf to raccoons. I slayed them all. Deaf to raccoons. Heed my call. Deaf to raccoons. I slayed them all. Deaf to raccoons. Heed my call. So you return to his castle by the sea. He was full of pride, full of glee. What he didn't tell,
Plot twist.
what you didn't see, was that all the raccoons were friends, you better believe.
They were friends.
You brought them home to his castle bluffs, 'cause you, Caldwell, is full of love and stuff.
He's full of love and stuff.
They run free and dance amongst the cliffs. If legend says this, you better believe it. Deaf to raccoons, they are my friends. Deaf to raccoons until the end. Deaf to raccoons, they are my friends.
Friends, friends, friends.
Deaf to raccoons. Until
I can't believe it worked. Woo! How awesome was that, everybody? Pookie Ann. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Let's see. Am I back? Take this shit off. Okay. So, first of all, has there ever been a more amazing ballad about Hugh the Raccoon Slayer and, just the whole, now Mateus might have something else to say because as, people in Poland seem to see the situation differently. But yeah, you knew Hugh was full of love and stuff. That was the best line. Oh, this is truth too. Michael Song's nice production stuff on your live on GMA. Well done to both Maria and yourself. It was very well done. That I agree. He does really good. One thing also that I appreciate about you, Michael, that I don't know if this is appropriate because it's, what it is. But you're the best dressed one. You're always looking so dapper. It's dapper. That's how good you look. Because you always have a little hat, have a little suit. You're all looking nice. I I appreciate that because not everyone takes the time and effort into their appearance, but it's very much appreciated. It makes the whole thing really high class. Let's see. Marsh Rabbits. That was special. It's good to see you. Let's see. Robbie says thanks to everybody, if I can find it. The 8-ball was a little mean. I didn't put all the 8-ball ones because some of them were a little mean. 8-ball doesn't know everything. So Raccoon signed a treaty to fight for the Polish people. Oh, there was a treaty. Yeah, we need an answer song. If anyone wants to do it as like a diss rap, that would be cool too. Right, Michael's a smooth criminal. I love it. Right, dapper. It meant purely, I love it. Like, it's so cool. Yep, a very class act. Great job for Robbie. Blue says I spend hours on my appearance. And you actually do. You put a lot of time into your whole look. And it's cool. You have a look all your own. I don't have that. Yeah, I'm surprised the 8-ball works at all. It's a little tricky if you turn the 8-ball on. I mean, it's a thing on Stream Elements is the overlay I'm using. And when you turn it on, if you go back and look, like 2 seconds later, it's off again. And then, so it's like, I just keep turning it back on all the time. So, 8-ball, do you smoke crack? And how do you have to wait? That makes no sense. So Marsh says, greetings from the dirty South, please send rain. We've had a lot of rain this week. And it's been a little colder. And so but I'm appreciating it because I was so hot. Well, since Friday, this weekend, we've had rain. Before that, it was too hot. Oh, look at you with your little top hat. Robbie wanted to quash the raccoon rumors. I love the rumors with an H. I think you really did a great job of just, telling the story about the raccoons. And Robbie, please, if you could also put a link to your video in the chat, and if everybody could just go over and make sure you've given that video a like, because that would be awesome. So Robbie put raccoon video and then put the link if you could, and so people can go and look at it and watch it again later, because it's really well done. And this is not Robbie's only video of late. Robbie's put out like at least one video a day for the last, I don't know, 4 months. How long has it been, Robbie? You've been really pumping them out. Sometimes the stream... Hold on, so what did you ask this time? So is Robbie's song about Hugh the truth and nothing but the truth? And the 8-ball does say, yes, if you believe, which I can't. Why can't I get to it? There it goes. Ooh. And then 8-ball being self-aware that it is almost always wrong. Oh, D. Michael's helping out with the rain. It's like, here you go, Marsh Rabbits. Is somebody still trying to get some ziti? Is that what's happening here? The 8-ball's not very helpful, because it's like, will I ever finish this run if I keep chatting? And 8-ball says, who knows? And is 9-ball okay? And they say that's a tough one. I don't know. I don't like that. How they did a tough one. So they did a tough one with the okay symbol, and then for E. Urban asking about trying to assault a stranger, I'm going to go with no. I'm just going to say the Valerie says no. But The 8 Ball says, that's a tough one, laughy face, which is a little appropriate. A little appropriate. But yeah, you can go exclamation point Val and ask a question, and then Valerie will tell you the answer and not the 8 Ball. Because I'm not going to say I'm more right than the 8 Ball, but I'm more right than everyone. It's not true. Richard, good to see you, Falco. Hey, Maria, great to see you. Yeah, I love your teamwork too. I shouldn't, that part, I think it's just lovely. Oh, Robbie did Blondie's Rapture today on Sunday Sounds. And also, if you missed Chad Freeman's tribute to Michael Jackson on yesterday, then you should go back and watch it because it had a lot of great musicians and artists, including me, but also including Robbie Stingle doing quite a symbolic rendition of Beat It. And I say that because he beats a cymbal. Ha ha. So I'm punny. I'm going to join the Charlie Gabaldon, Blue Unicorn, and Non-Mouse E-Urban pun off. Oh, finally. Of course, all of Sunday, Chad. I appreciate you asking that. For you, it's a fun song, but Poles cry when they sing it. I would like, can we get like your mom's reaction to the song? I would love that. I would love that. Do you ever give a straight answer? Not so much. Matt, the Poles had a problem with raccoons. That's true. That is true. It was a really good show. Good morning, Wayne Hacker. Hope you're doing well. It was a long. I didn't know. Thought it was longer. I was doing wood burning and such when it was on, and so I was like, this is longer, but it was. I liked it had parts, so because it had it like was up here and then it came back down. It was like a very acoustic version, and then it came back up. Pounded you in the face again. Oh, good answer. So why is 6 afraid of 7? It says the answer is inside of you. Well, thank you, Pole Vault. That was a fun one I did for Halloween last year. Oh yeah, it's almost been a year. And I got those devil horns, and I've worn them that one time. And so I can't wait till Halloween again when I can wear my devil horns. Well, that doesn't make sense, but where is Mr. Burgles? Shows up one time and then never hangs out again? Pfft. What's that about? My knees hurt. Good to see you. Speaking of pics, I only showed you one pic. I don't know, he's really not here, but he's kind of here. So he should be running. Keep running. Stay out of the chat. So again, I got a little Live to Fly channel pic that has a little picture of him. But I also got one that, well, I didn't take it off the page yet. Why don't I keep this one? I'm scared to use this one because this one I really like a lot. And I'm like, I don't want to mess up the picture. But I also really do like a large pic. So this is David L. Pick for Live to Fly channels. And it's got an image from the Night of the Living Dead. And he, explained like why he was attached to that movie, which I think, is a really cool reference personally. And yeah, but it's such a cool pic. Can you see this? Isn't that awesome? And then I got one that's like little. And this is the one I used earlier. Aren't those cute? I just love them. My friend Megan that I play with, she made pics with her little face on them or her name or something. I guess it didn't have her face. It has her name and maybe a little guitar on there. And they're very popular, like at shows and stuff. Okay, how are you doing? It's good to see you, and I've been missing you. I hope you're doing well. What's been up? What's been happening? I didn't really ask all of you too much, but you're supposed to tell me what's happening. So far, we're all thinking about Lady Campion on Monday. Best wishes for all that. Undergoing a procedure. And let me think, what else do I want to talk about? Don't forget to go over and give Robbie Single's video a like if you haven't already, because he worked really hard on the Raccoon Slayer. I did watch The Attack of the Colossal 60-Foot Hombre. It was called something stupid, though, like War of the Colossal Beast. And I'm going to say that's a dumb name. So that's my first criticism of this movie. Second is that they used a different actor for the monster than they did the first one. So the first Colossal Man, gets all big because of a science experiment gone awry, and he is 60 feet tall, and I think he just can't hear. I think that people are so small that he can't hear them. It's not like they're acting like he's stupid now. But I don't think he's stupid. I think he's just what? You sound like ants. I can't hear you at all. But they don't really clarify that at all. So in the first one, he, kind of goes on a tirade because he's just very big, and anywhere he steps, he just hurts everything. He can't help it. And they figure out how to stop him from growing, but not to cure him. And then they just kind of shoot him, and he falls into the ocean, and he's dead. And they're like, yep, he's dead. All right, movie over. And then, so this one, they're like, oh, guess what? Didn't die. Huh, how about that? And just act like nothing happened. And then they're like, oh, his sister, who he didn't have a sister in the first one, so it's just what? And then he did have fiance. Fiance's not, just left him, whatever. She's not around anymore. So sister's gives a shit and is trying to find brother who's colossal. Once she hears oh, there's a colossal man scaring people, and she doesn't want him to scare people, and she thinks he's fine, or she thinks she can get she can get to him, but I don't think he can see her because she's so tiny and he's so big. And anyway, so they use a different actor, and are we stupid? Yes, we are, but it still makes me not like that part. And then, but then they use a different actor, and then halfway through they're have a dream sequence where guy who's tied down like Gulliver's Travels, in an airport, and pinned down, and he or just like Gulliver, I guess. And he's all pinned down, and he has a dream, and he dreams himself to be the guy in the first movie. So that part's stupid too. And I've seen this movie, I'm gonna say, at least twice, and the whole time I kept going, did I see this? Because there were only 3 scenes that I really remembered, and because it's so slow, and the acting is also very bad. Overall, I give it 5 stars. It's not too bad. I'll watch it next time Svengoolie puts it on, I'm sure. Kim's Creations, good to see you, Kim. Came in for a drink and outside working. Is it hot where you are today? Half the places are hot and half the places are not. Thoughts on the Richmond song, He Rhymes Fudge Rounds. That rhyming fudge rounds was really interesting to me. So since you asked this, I'm really going to tell you my thoughts on this, because why the hell not? If you don't know the song, then I'm not gonna, you should ask Marsh Rabbits and he'll send you a link or something. But it's all over. It's the songwriter, the guy who performs it, he's awesome. He's got great voice, he's got great style. He's, just the chorus of his song is catchy and really connects with everybody, I think, and really feels good. And I'm just yes, this is, I'm you're killing it. Then he gets to his verses, and I've written songs like this where I'm oh, this is great, but then I'm oh, these verses suck balls, and these verses suck balls. They're just, and the reason I say this is because I don't like how he says we're all having these issues, we're all feeling like we're not making enough money for our work and we're feeling undervalued. But then I feel like his verses blame the wrong people. And there are people to blame, but I think us is not the people to blame. I think people who are hoarding, wealth and other resources are the people to blame. And so I thought, I was like, this is, cool song, great job, but I'm a little off put by the politics of it, in the sense of blaming each other for things that we're all being controlled by. And so I was a little like, yeah, I don't know about this. But then yesterday I saw a great little, I think it was because he tweeted something or put something out. So this is all paraphrased. They played the song at the Republican debate this past week. And he was like, hey, y'all are who I'm talking about in the song. And and he said, I don't subscribe to any political party. And, I didn't like that the song was used in that way, to try to like be in support of any party like this. This is not what this song was about. And I do appreciate that response a lot, in that kind of feel of like, he wrote this song for him and for what he believes. And, not every song is necessarily your pride and joy of the best moment of, everything you believed. Sometimes things you're just trying to rhyme with fudge rounds. And that's what you get when you try really hard to rhyme with fudge rounds. But besides the verses, I thought that the song overall and the way he plays it is just great. He's a really good musician that's really good performer. It's enjoyable to watch. And but I've just kind of felt like it's been a little bit of a roller coaster with watching the reception culturally to this song, and hearing people talk about it and stuff. That part to me has been really fascinating, and like how people react to it to me has been fascinating. Because there's definitely the part of like, man, that chorus really hits. That chorus is just like that thing that can really get people pulled in together. And that's the thing I think that kills me about the song, is it has that. Songs can have that power to really bring people together and create change and like, make us more of a community and make us feel like we're all a part of something. But then the choruses are kind of like, the verses are a little bit like, but it's because you're too fat and you're abusing welfare. It's just like, okay, no, that's not, that's not actually why we're having these issues. So that's my 5 cents, more than 2 cents. 5 cents on that song that one person asked for. My knees hurt. Had 2 very cute raccoons on his porch last night. One is tiny and you just want to grab them and give them kisses. I put that last part in. Robbie's track was kind of like an existentialist version of Beat It. That's a great way of putting it. I did not know this. Clay says, Roque, I hope you're staying safe. It's getting crazy down there with looting. Let's see what happens. Blue is finally awake enough to say hello. Oh, this is true. My knees hurt every day is the day you can wear devil horns. Okay. And I don't want to miss. Okay. Shizak, how are you doing? Or Shizak. It's just how you spelled it phonetically. Oh no. So Roque, who's I believe in Argentina, says it's all going to hell again. It's cyclic. We live in permanent crisis. Which is not. It's our natural way. Oh man, that's really tough. It's hard when you're dealing with crisis that, above cultural crisis like that. Let's see. That's a good way of putting it. I've quit both cigarette smoking and drinking alcohol, and cigarette smoking was way harder to quit, I thought, than It was like the very hardest thing. Ooh, Michael Songs is going to figure out what picks work best for me. So I've been on this hunt. I like. Do I have one? I really like these cool picks. I personally like them the best when they're black, just because I think they look better on my setup. But they also then get lost on the floor and I can't find them. So this is probably better. But I like these cool picks when I'm not using my Live to Fly channel picks, that is. I like the medium. And then they have like a little bit of texture on them. So, and they also come in big ass version. Big ass version. And I like these too. Sometimes I use the big version because I have poor strumming technique sometimes, and I have to watch out, or else I will ruin this fingernail. Or actually both of these fingernails, because I don't hold the pick right, and I'll hold the pick like this, and so sometimes I use the big ass pick so that it's not so bad. No one asked that. No one asked that question. Ooh, Mateus said 10 years ago I made customized AliExpress pics for my best friend's band with their faces, and it was so much fun throwing them on the confused 3 people audience. That's pretty funny. I think they're pretty cool. My thing is like I like the ones that have the texture on them. So I don't wonder if, yeah. I guess I don't have to like to use them. I can just like to. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, there's also Robbie's going to be on the Raccoon Slayer is going to be played on Hippie tonight, so don't miss that. Let's see, Gigantor. So the movie I was talking about was called The War of the Colossal Beast. It was dumb. Oh my gosh, you're the sweetest. Thank you for putting things like this up. And thank you everybody who's been who's subscribed and member and hanging out, and I really appreciate it, and it's really nice of you. Can't tell you. So yesterday the band, they finally finalized their first music video and will soon release a debut album 10 years in the making. That's cool. This got to be good if it took you 10 years. Why? Why, Irvin? They're dick pics. There you go. Urban bags of fudge rounds. They come in boxes. That's the best response ever. So Robbie says, should I write a song about Chad and the armadillos? And the 8-Ball says, do it. That's what I'm saying. Karen, good to see you. Chris Lane, also good to see you. Hold on, what do you mean? Mixing peanut butter jelly in a bowl, the best way to eat? Why don't you just ask exclamation Val this question? Because she's going to say, no. You just put the peanut butter on, and then you put the jelly on, and then that's it. Why would... What is the benefit of doing this? What am I missing that would make this a good idea? Because, yeah, you blowed my mind. You blowed my mind, Chad. I don't know. I like this. My niece hurt says they've been, I know I'm 10 minutes behind, but they've been convincing the poor dumb people that their issues are from the poor people for decades. And we have a lot of dumb humans. I think that's true. Okay, well, the 8-Ball agreed with this stupid peanut butter and jelly sandwich thing, so I guess I'm wrong. Okay, so if you want to chip in facts about why Chad is the armadillo whisperer and what that story is, then you need to fill Robbie in so he can write the ballad of the armadillo whisperer. I found, the whole thing I thought to be very interesting thing the whole way through. And it also kind of gives me that insight too of like how scary, like how out of control this idea of, being suddenly famous can be, and like people don't know anything about you or what you think or what's going on and make a lot of assumptions because of one thing that you've done. And not that I didn't too. I'm just saying like it's hard not to have everybody do that. And I couldn't, like, I would freak out. I was thinking about this too, like, how I'm always bitching about how I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. And I'm like, why don't I have them? And the answer is because I can't handle it. I can't handle the 818 I have currently. I do not respond to your comments in a timely manner. And yeah, until I do that, I don't know how. The universe is not giving me anything because the universe says you can't handle what you have yet. So I like Chad said that's how I took that song. I didn't take it as an alt-right anthem. Yeah, I mean, that part, I don't know. There's been a couple lately, and I haven't heard them all. I gotta say, some I just don't care. Not even. A lot of things I found that I just don't care, and that makes my life better. So I'm not even gonna listen to some of these. Just don't care. But I have kind of understood what's going on. And they're really, it's kind of, it reminds me of that Born in the USA Republican Party trying to like really, hold on to this song. It's like, did you listen to this song? I also saw one recently where a conservative group was using Dee Snider, Twisted Sisters, We're Not Gonna Take It, and talking about, and it's like Dee Snider's, wearing women's clothing and makeup, and you're like, and it's not really this, it's not otherwise someone who's aligned, but the music speaks to you. And it's just interesting to me, like how music takes a life of its own, just really outside of everything and becomes its own thing. Yeah, sports team mentality. I really do think. I don't think I've ever had a fudge round. So this is also my thing. I don't know what a fudge round is. And I don't know if they come in boxes or bags. I'm just kind of assuming that they're like those little fudge Girl Scout cookies. What are those? What, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about, those fudgy Girl Scout cookies. What are those called? Ooh, Sunshine says, benefit of a drought, don't have to mow. Yeah, I don't know what a fudge round is either. Let's see if in the last 10 minutes somebody's told us. Oh, I like this, D. Michael. Man blamed the woman, woman blamed the serpent, serpent didn't have a leg to stand on. Okay, says, it's like my next release later today. Not the best, but proud anyway. I feel that about a lot of things I put out. But that's okay. I read a really good, it was like one of these, it's like uplifting phrases, but it's silly. Or like one of those little memes. And it was like, don't worry about, you're being creative and feeling like you're not creative and feeling like you don't have anything to offer and that you can't make anything. Because, look at like a spider web. It's so intricate and beautiful and just be amazing. And a spider makes that out of its butt. I don't know why, but I want that on a pillow. That's the best thing. I want a little spider. There's a little spider web coming out of its butt. That cracks me up. Okay. What happened? We like clowns and circus and freak shows. Chris says he is just singing his heart. Blue collar working class man. He feels the elites in Washington is the problem, and he ain't wrong. And I agree with that. I agree with the whole statement there. I just think that his verses really didn't blame the elites in Washington. They then blamed his neighbor. And that part is where I lost. That part's when I lost it. Hold on, you're quitting caffeine? What, huh, hoo, ha, 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 ha? Is it you? I'm so sorry. I couldn't do it. The only thing missing from Robbie's version of Beat It was a cowbell. Pole Vault says, I always say to quit smoking, I will need some support, but everyone says keep smoking. They tell you to keep smoking. First of all, like now, I couldn't do it because it's so expensive. It's way more expensive than when I smoked. I'm too cheap to smoke now. Ooh, you like a jazz pick. Those are good too. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Big ass picks. That should be my company. Ooh, Hugh says he uses different picks for different guitars. And that's true. I do use a harder pick when I'm playing electric. I don't like the medium. I only like the medium picks for acoustics. I also like finger picking. You've cut off both your index fingertips at different times. Ow. That will make it harder. And Robbie doesn't use any picks. I have not seen this woman. I have not seen this movie, The Wild Women of Wonga. I'll have to check that out. I hope I don't regret the Googling of this. Do not make me regret my Googling. All right. Thicker is better, as I'm hoping. We're talking about picks still. Edward Richard thinks I should make an audition video to be the Spawn of Svengoolie. That's like my least favorite part of the show is when they show those. I can't believe they got that many people submitting. Okay, I did not know about this. We could just set it up where if anybody puts in the 8-ball that like Mateus, you could just answer. We could pick somebody who gets to be 8-ball each week and you could give a better answer. I like this too. Oh, I don't think I could. I'm gonna freak out. Okay. We're attacking Hugh is protected by... We're not attacking... Are we attacking Hugh? I don't know. I'm like, no. He's the raccoon slayer. We are 10 years behind here. If that's the thing with PBJ, why don't they sell them in one jar so you don't have to mix it yourselves? Uh-oh. Mateus. They actually do sell that here. And I do know that they do sell PB&J pre-mixed in a jar. And but I've never bought it. Has anyone here ever bought pre-mixed PB&J in a jar? It's very American, but it is there. Can a raccoon and armadillo army take over the world? You already know. Right? Yeah. People hear what they want to hear. Okay, I'm really trying to catch up, and I'm getting closer. Oh, this is a good one. Fortunate Son is not patriotic, but it's often used as that. Yeah, played at presidential rallies. All right, so here's a PB&J in a bowl short. All right, I'm going to watch that after. Oh, this is true too. I've seen that, I thought that was pretty funny. Well, I don't know about all this. Okay, the point of music is the power to move people on an emotional level. Totally. Since we don't think anymore and merely make decisions based on emotion. What? That's when you lost me, dude. Since we don't think anymore. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm a fudge square guy too. So fudge rounds are like oatmeal cream pies, but made with fudge. Are they Little Debbie? Are they Little Debbie snacks? Because I'm going to go buy them right now. Michael likes a good fudge rhombus. I hope Little Debbie or Hostess. Yeah. fudge rounds are ripping you off out of the corners. I agree with this. Okay, I'm skipping a little bit because I'm so far behind. And some of this, I'm like, what? You disagree a bit on that one verse. It's far too complex a concept for a simple country song. Well, Washington has set up a system that traps people and rewards them for not being productive. Well, yeah, I also disagree with that too. So I would disagree on both points. But yeah, and I'm not, again, it's that thing where writing a song doesn't, like, every song you write isn't a biographical diatribe of everything you believe in the world. There's just songs are songs, and they hit at different times in different ways. And I don't know. I'm interested to see where this keeps going, because it's just been quite lots more twists and turns than I would have expected from hearing, just from when I first heard it. So I'm not to say that I'm not a political person. I definitely am. I have a lot of opinions about things, and do follow what's going on pretty closely. But at the same time, I do like to recognize that, my opinion is just that, and it's not like anything that I need anyone else to agree with me on in order for me to feel like it's right. So I totally respect everyone's opinions to, interpret things as they see them, for sure. And I think, there's a fine line between, talking about like what we need as communities and what we can do to be better, and what we can do to like help each other out and to make the world better and make the planet better. That those things, somehow overly politicized into like an argument, when there can be a lot done if we're just a little bit willing to work together and not blame each other. My knees hurt. Have a delicious Thai peanut curry. That sounds delicious. In the 70s, they had flavored peanut butter called Goofy Goober. I don't remember that. Okay, 5th grade, they have premixed PB&J in a little tub for lunch. The PB&J got all dry and chalky. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to... All my life decisions are based on YouTube shorts. I'm going to have to watch it. All right, well, I don't know about that one. Indy, good to see you. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We'll see you later, Mr. Smith. Thank you for being here. Oh, I like this. Roque says that voting there is mandatory. It's a right and an obligation as a citizen, and a different constitutional approach. I like that. It's a very interesting concept. Many vibes. It's good to see you. You are late. I'm about to stop. I'm going to sing like one more song and then I'm done. Let's see. Well, I think I caught up. I got to the end. It's 12:20. You did miss so much. So this is what you missed. We watched Robbie Stingle's Raccoon Slayer video, so go check that out if you missed it. He wrote a whole song about how Hugh Caldwell is the Raccoon Slayer, and how we thought that he killed all the raccoons in Poland, but really he just befriended them and moved them all into Caldwell Castle. And so, I don't know, are there more raccoons now in Scotland than ever before? I don't know how this ends up. But Robbie is now also going to write a song about Chad being the armadillo whisperer. So, if you have any information that can help Robbie's song, do it now because he's probably already finished it because he's very quick. Yeah, if you like conspiracy theories, which is, I mean, not to say I don't like conspiracy music, because I do. I think Clay is awesome. But if you like to talk about conspiracy theories like Illuminati, then you would love their Rockin' Rabbit Holes discussion, because you get to talk about things like that. And I'm glad that y'all enjoy it, but it's just not my bag, because it's sometimes I guess I just don't like arguing for the sake of arguing when we could be loving each other, just like Hugh loves the raccoons. Let's see. Robbie does need help with the song. Hey, Paul T. Paul T is here just to watch my hair. and this is very impressive because I didn't get a haircut since February. But yeah. Also, we talked about hold on. What else did we talk about? Oh, my frame that I'm very proud of. Talked about that. And there was one more thing. Oh yeah, me and Mateus made a song, and it's going to be on Russ's album, hopefully. So I told him about that too. So let's see. I'm really curious how the plot evolves, but if whispering will bring armadillos to Poland too, I'm done with this community. Oh my gosh. Don't tell your mom about the armadillos. And also, hold on, are there not armadillos either? Do you have coyotes? What kind of animals do you have in Poland? So animals we have here are, do you have moles and coyotes and foxes and raccoons and squirrels and marmots and beavers and bears? We have dogs. We do have dogs. Wow, I would think that I got to look into the animal population of, I guess, just Europe. I would like, this is actually a good idea, Illuminati. Just have a stream called Illuminati, where we stream while we like crochet and do other yarn-based projects. And curse a lot. That's the naughty part. I don't know. What's the naughty part? I'm not sure. Let's do that. That'd be fun. I like yarn-based crafts. Okay. We'll keep going. So I could do more of Insta Live sessions than YouTube. You should definitely try. I did a few of those in the beginning of the pandemic, and so I like this because I can see the chat better. It's really ego. I like to see the chat and hang out and be like, hello everybody, and be able to see you. So and yeah, Instagram, it was harder for me to do that, but it probably would increase my audience. But I'm in between this thing of like, I could increase my audience or I could hang out here with my friends. I think I just want to hang out here with my friends. So let's just do that. Oh, and roadrunners. We do have roadrunners. Coyotes are New World animals. Oh my God. No coyotes and no armadillos. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to visit. We also have scorpions. Right? Food of the Illuminati. I think we've come up with a new conspiracy you can talk about on your show later. All right, Blue Wikipedia it. Oh my gosh. I hope it's not this. Is this what's happening? Hold on, did I miss Anne? I missed it. Yeah, Mini Vibe says that they have tarantulas the size of your head. So Roque says he has got armadillos, foxes, rabbits, and dogs. Poland has European bison. Are they smaller than our bison, or are they the same as our bison? We also have bison. I did see this. I did watch that. But that's spelled differently and isn't about yarn-based crafts. And I think that it would help. Because anytime, people would be like, what is that about that woman that we're mad at because she talked about stuff? And then they would be like, no, it's about crochet. And I love crochet. I should make you see all the crap I've crocheted. Because there's a lot. Conspiracy says, well, Utah's got Mormons. Oh wow, look at you, Paul. I need Paul to be my manager. Have you ever thought about fans only live sessions for premium price tags? No. I haven't. Because I'm not doing anything. We're just talking. Maybe for when it was more songs. But this one, it's just hanging out. And I'm only going to hang out for 1 more minute. And then I'm going to have, Pole Vault says we have Chupacabra. Then I'm gonna sing one more song, and then I'm going to go. Where's James? I think he's at Dave's show. Dave's having a show at the same time today. And so I think he's there. Okay, I'm not saying that, Irvin. You're killing me. Okay, Edward Richard ordered a little box of Little Debbie fudge rounds on Amazon. We're going to get the full report on what we think about fudge rounds. And maybe also let's come up with our own rhymes for fudge rounds. Ooh, I guess I hear you. I don't think I would be very good at that too. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We have the ghosts of dead cowboys. Oh, E. Irvin, you're killing me. We have Buffalo Farms out here and Buffalo Burgers. I don't eat them though. Oh, I think they're pretty good. I've had that before. It's like beef, but a little drier. It sounded great. Okay, that's a little creepy, Paul, but I appreciate it. It's the hair part. But I always do appreciate things of how to be better at promotion, but then at the same time, when it gets to the time of actually promoting, I freak out because I'm like, I have to promote, and that's hard, and I don't like it, and it makes me scared. Wayne Hacker says I prefer to be behind the camera in front instead of in front of one. Yeah, it's been very glitchy, many vibes. It's not you, sweetie. It's the whole chat's been weird for everybody. This is a good song to play because it reminds me of you all. It really helps me to have all your support. Alright, here's called When I'm Down. They don't say I'm lucky or blessed by the Lord above me. I just got one thing going right. People don't understand when things get out of hand. I got your arms to hold me tight. When I'm down, you get me going, and when I'm low, you get me high. When I'm stuck, you keep me rolling. When I'm broke, you get me by. These days I can't figure when people don't reconsider, when they're told a bold-faced lie. They don't understand it, they think they can't live without it, they don't ever question why. But when I'm down, you get me going. When I'm low, you get me high. When I'm stuck, you keep me rolling. When I'm broke, you get me by. Oh, when I'm down, oh, you get me going. When I'm low, you get me high. When I'm stuck, it's you who keeps me rolling. When I'm broke, you get me by. Oh, when I'm broke, you get me by. With my David L. Live to Fly covers pick. Made it sound even better, right? Okay, thank you all for being here. I am sorry if I missed your comment today. It's been a little bit glitchy. Sunshine Archer, thanks for joining back up again. Johnny Bean, good to see you. Oh, so Wayne Conspiracy says you got to get in front of the camera and come hang out with us on the block party, Wayne. All right, Paul T, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Mix Club, good to see you, Rhett. How are you doing? Robbie, love you too. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for your song. Thanks for all that work on that. That was really fun. Valerie's stunting with her. That's an opening. Yay, sunshine. Pookie Ann, have a great Sunday, great week. We will see you soon. Johnny Bean. Later, tribe. Thanks for hanging out, Chris. Appreciate you. Peace and peaches. E. Irvin, you sweetheart. Thank you, Michael. We'll see you all. I'm going to really try to do a stream from the studio this week, but Wednesday I don't think I can do it, so I'll have to reschedule it anyway. So, but I will let you know, and we will. D. Michael says Phil Hog Live coming up, but there's not a link. I need to give you a wrench. Okay, making sure I not miss anybody. Started the week off right. That's what I want to hear. Thank you, Pole Vault. Thank you, everybody, for being here in Mini Vibes and Sunshine at Urban Mix Club, and everybody. Wayne, I'll see you on, see you in the middle of the week, but I'll see you on Friday for sure for Friday Song Club. And Lolo and Kathy, love you guys. Bye, everybody.